Well, Rich, we're back for another episode of Best of the Worst.
That's right, Mike. You know, I can't believe it's been 3 whole years since our last episode.
I know. In fact, it's been so long, I don't remember how we used to pick out movies. So, for this episode, we have a brand new gimmick.
Is that for me to throw up in?
No! No! All other gimmicks will pale in comparison. Because so much of the trash that lines our walls is so similar, sometimes it's hard to pick movies to watch. Not anymore. Today we've compiled 30+ commonalities with all the movie boxes, titles, plots, and so on. Things like man holding gun on cover. Might be about an alien or monster. Or maybe takes place in the post-apocalypse. We'll mix them all up, and each contestant will randomly pick 3. Then it's off to find the movie that contains all the selected criteria. Whoever finds their movie first will win a special prize. Nothing! Well, Rich, you ready for this?
No.
Inside this bucket are lots of little pieces of paper. You and I are both gonna pick 3 each.
Are we looking for quality or speed then? Just quality? We want the best possible movie that fits the criteria?
I haven't thought it out that far. I haven't thought this through. And it also might be impossible.
It's a gimmick, Mike.
Yeah,
it's a gimmick.
Well, let's start then, Rich.
Okay. Let me have this fucking bucket.
Okay, pick that first one, Rich.
I have the first one.
Okay.
My movie cover must contain... You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
What is it?
Depiction of rape on the cover.
I didn't do that on purpose. Good luck.
I fucking hate you. So much. Well, I'm rolling out the children's section.
Scantily clad woman on the cover. Well, there seems to be some kind of theme going here.
Woman holding a gun on the cover. So she's like getting raped while waving a gun around?
Maybe she's defending herself?
What the fuck are you doing to me?
Don't start looking. That's against the rules. I'm gonna put a blindfold on you, you fuck. A cheap knockoff of a real movie. Okay.
All right.
Here's your number 3, Rich.
This is my third one. And it is... Alright, might take place in a post-apocalypse.
There's lots of raping in the post-apocalypse.
Everyone knows that. I've seen Mad Max.
Here comes my number 3. Oh, easy. A cover that is a painted artwork, meaning it's not a picture or a Photoshop job. It's an actual like a Drew Struzan-esque cover. Do you understand what painted means?
I know what a painting is.
Okay, I didn't know. Sometimes you come off as very stupid. Okay, go find your movie.
Okay. Depiction of rape on the cover. Woman holding a gun. Might take place in the post-apocalypse. Definitely the genre of Mad Max.
Fuck. Out of the way. Out of the way. Get the fuck out of my way. Okay.
Who's a gun? Who's a gun? Do any of these women have guns? No. The men have guns.
My mom's a werewolf. Could be considered a cheap knockoff of a real movie. Like Teen Wolf or something. Party in Rio. Well, definitely got a scantily clad woman on the cover. And it's a painted artwork. It's not really a cheap knockoff of a real movie. It's more like Arnold Schwarzenegger sexually assaulting women for 90 minutes. I mean, we haven't seen that before.
Oh, Apocalypse? Women being sexually assaulted? None of them have guns! Fuck!
Real Cancun. Definitely scantily clad woman on the cover. That's definitely a picture. Sorry about that, Rich.
So... women, Apocalypse, she's holding a gun, not being sexually assaulted. That's the hard one. I think I just need to look for rape? Ooh, she's tied up. No, she's not tied up. She's just leaning against something.
Hey, Rich, I found one with a rapist on the cover.
There's a woman on the cover. She has her hand on a gun. I may have found a loophole. They appear to be engaged in an intimate activity. Now, it doesn't look non-consensual. But who am I to assume such a thing?
Ray, I don't know, what is a raven hawk? Could this be considered a ripoff of the Lone Ranger? Hey, Rich.
What?
I changed the rules. For $1, you can trade in one of your criteria for a different one. Kind of like a lifeline on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
This is just a fucking scam, isn't it? I'm trading in rape. Death, blood, or kill in the title.
I'd buy that for $1.
I did.
Would Computer Beach Party be considered a knockoff of like maybe Porky's?
Like a Revenge of the Nerds?
Revenge of the Nerds, yeah. What do you think, Jay?
I would say I would allow that.
Rich, I got this game in the bag.
Fuck you!
Now, this was considered scantily clad in the Victorian era. Look at all that wrist. Does that count?
This doesn't really look apocalypse-y, but it's got Robert Ginty.
Her name is Kat. Definitely scantily clad. Knockoff, yes. I would say maybe Catwoman. And to me, this looks like a painted cover, although it could be an enhanced photograph.
Yuki doesn't match any of your criteria.
This might be a woman. I can't tell. It's a silhouette. Holding a bow, which that's a ranged weapon. That's a gun in my book.
Well, Rich, looks like you had a little trouble with this game. So much you had to pay me $1.
Fuck you.
I, however, found my tape rather quickly. The movie I found is called Her Name is Kat.
You're calling that a painted cover?
Yes. If we examine the cover, you can see that it's painted. The metal components are clearly fake. They're not real. And if you look at the back of the box, I doubt she ever wears this costume in the movie at all. It's kind of like a Rotor situation where they tried to sell you on the costume, but look, she's just wearing a ninja outfit, and I think she's just gonna wear a ninja outfit the whole movie. So,
the cover of Rotor is a painting.
This is a painting.
This is bullshit.
On the edge of the Hong Kong underworld, a beautiful assassin battles the most ruthless crime lords in China. Kat, played by sensational Chinese actress Almen Wong, is the enigmatic assassin with nerves of steel, ice in her veins, and a heart of gold. Her name is Kat!
Do you remember when we weren't filming Best of the Worst episodes? Do you remember those days?
I do.
Those were good. Never mind. You know, not bad as far as cheap 80s movies titles go.
Oh no.
Well, Mike, we have to talk about my film selection now. Mission Kill Fest. As you can see, it clearly says kill as part of another word, but that's clearly kill. And she's holding a gun. And it might be the post-apocalypse.
Anything could be.
You know what? In a normal episode, we would have just instantly skipped a film like this, not even bothered taking a look at it.
That's why this is good. We're getting some of the movies that we otherwise wouldn't watch.
We don't watch them for a reason. From Ted V. Mickles, cult director of Astro Zombies, Blood Orgy of the Devils, The Corpse Grinders, Doll Squad, and other masterpieces of bad taste cinema. They must strike hard and kill fast. A high-speed martial arts action-adventure pitting a CIA-recruited martial arts master against Las Vegas gangsters in a psychotic... Is it psychotic or is it just... No, it's psychotic. Psychotic arms dealer supplying a diabolical terrorist organization with nuclear weapons!
That was just every word. Every word in
CIA ninja zombie apocalypse warriors fight the crusade amongst the vengeance-seeking swarms of killer shark tornadoes.
That's exactly what that sounded like. Just nonsense. Every word you would like in a B movie.
Starring old school kung fu idol Tiger Yang, Mickles' Devil's Gambit, Sammy Hung's Warriors 2, Dragons on Fire, Bruce Lee's Game of
I don't know what you're saying. Are you speaking another language?
I don't know what I'm saying either, Mike. Sharon,
It's just nonsense.
Sharon Hughes, Chained Heat, The Last Horror Film, and Scream Queen Jewel Shepard, Chained Heat Hughes at Return of the Living Dead.
You didn't say volcano or nuclear holocaust or...
I did say nuclear weapons earlier.
Okay.
Jewel Shepard has the standout nude scenes. Lots of explosions. Psychotronic video.
Lots of explosions and nude scenes.
That's a sentence on the back of this box. Jewel Shepard has the standout nude scenes. Lots of explosions.
It's one sentence, no punctuation.
That's one sentence.
So there's lots of explosions in her standout nude scenes?
I hope so.
Because that's a whole different kind of movie.
She's going to be walking away from the explosion nude. Let's do it.
He saw him and he didn't do anything about it.
They all forgot how to use their guns.
At least all these elderly men are black belts.
Slowly climbing down the building.
Did you see all of them? They're all elderly. Why did he just kick? Is he exercising while on a cash register phone? Is that the only cash register phone that exists in the world? That's what he does his banking on a cash register phone. While doing his leg lifts in the air.
We need a prop phone. I only got this old rare cash register phone. That's all I got. We'll have to use it for a scene.
I mean, the movies, you know, hey, we have 10,000 movies.
Now we have 2 less.
Now we have 2 less.
We have 3 less.
3 less, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because our
4.
actual...
Technically 4.
No, that's on the docket. We're watching that.
No.
We're never watching Chihuahua the movie.
You might be wondering why Chihuahua the movie is out. Rich knew we were watching Mission Kill Fast next, and of course you went through the litany of explosive words on the back. And so while Rich was out of the room, Jay and I got Chihuahua the movie queued up, and we started playing it.
Just to see how long it would take.
This is the movie? Is this the wrong disc or is this a trailer?
What is it called again?
Chihuahua the movie.
No, it's Mission Kill Fast.
What happened? I demand to know what happened. Jay. What's going on? Somebody tell me what's going on!
Oh, Peanut.
You got punked.
I thought it was a trailer.
Understandably so, yeah.
I thought it was a trailer, and then I thought the wrong DVD was in the box.
You went through all the rational reasons in your brain of what was happening to you.
Yeah, I didn't think Chihuahua the movie was Kill Fast. Mission Kill Fast. Woof, woof. Her name is Cat. It didn't work.
No. You put it in, you hit play, and the entire VCR would shut off.
Like, this is supposed to spring back.
It does,
There's
yeah.
mechanical problems. It's garbage.
So when I was searching for tapes, I found two that fit all three of my criteria. Rip-off, scantily clad lady, and artwork.
Painting, yeah.
Painting. Computer Beach Party definitely fell in that category.
Yeah. This was our backup.
This was our backup. I was like, oh, hey, you know, this has all my criteria. This is clearly painted. I think it's a Drew Struzan original.
It's a great cover. I would hang a poster of that up in the office.
Yeah, we got scantily clad lady. I mean, she's just in a swimsuit, whatever. But and Computer Beach Party shouts of Revenge of the Nerds knockoff. Not a direct ripoff. It's not like
80s teen sex comedy.
Yes, which there was a glut of low-budget Porky's type movies. Yeah.
I'd say more Porky's even than Revenge of the Nerds. A little bit of both.
Well, Revenge of the Nerds because of the computer aspect. You think of nerds. Our main character looks a lot like Robert Carradine from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah.
Robert Carradine, who is related to David Carradine.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever happened to him?
David Carradine?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he still hanging around somewhere?
Anyways, so we made everyone watch me reading the back of the box for Her Name is Cat, a film we never watched. So I
Surprise!
will very quickly read the back of Computer Beach Party.
Okay.
Maybe that will help surmise the plot. I doubt it will. All circuits are go in this old-fashioned, high-tech Computer Beach Party. Toss around the floppy disk, open a bag of microchips, and interface with a sexy comedy that will light up your terminal. Surfing buddies Andy and Dennis find their prime surf turf is going to be radically changed by uncool Mayor Dawes for a private development. A real beach bummer. Realizing that things don't compute, these guys plan a major mayor protest party on the beach by linking up hundreds of friends on their home computer. Well, even the guy who wrote this is struggling to come up with some kind of logic. Using their hardware to attract software.
No.
That doesn't work.
That's like a boner and a vagina joke, I think.
Yeah.
Have created a whole new version of the data game. The dating game?
The dating game, yeah.
This is certainly very punny.
There's so much more thought put into this description than there is into the script for the movie.
Come down to the shore for a totally gnarly bash that Annette and Frankie could only dream about. Well, whoever wrote this was super old at the time.
Yeah. That makes sense, though. Like, when you think about it in retrospect, that this is trying to be like the 80s version of a beach blanket bingo type movie.
Yeah.
Those kids like 80s desktop PCs, right?
We're not going to talk about Her Name is Cat.
Well, we can.
Get off the table.
We can't.
We can't. There's nothing to talk about.
Oh, no.
Give me the Chihuahua movie.
Now the Chihuahua movies.
It's
there.
fine.
Okay.
The Chihuahua movie is great.
From the 1 minute we saw of it.
Jay, tell us all about what happened in Computer Beach Party.
Okay, well, there is a computer, there is a beach, and there is a party, but none of them are really connected. We have our two main guys, and they live at a house on the beach. The mayor has bought the land that they live on, because he can do that, because he thinks there's gold there.
What if someone else finds the same thing we found on that beach? There goes your trip to Hollywood and my highly esteemed personal wealth.
How's old Paul Rubens in this?
Buried treasure or sunken treasure,
we
or both?
We had a little mini debate while watching the film because the film opens with a shipwreck.
Like an old galleon or whatever they call those types of Columbus-y ships.
It's like 1781 or something. They show the...
It's the most impressive shot of the movie.
Yes, and during a storm off the coast of Galveston, Texas, it sinks. And then there's coins that wash ashore. Some are in the public museum. Our hero finds one in the beginning and
doesn't think anything of it.
I don't know. I found it in the sand.
An old gold coin. Remember that tale about a treasure ship that wrecked on this beach?
Yeah?
This could be a part of it.
Yeah, I've seen lots of those. It's nothing.
Oh, it's just a gold coin. It can't be worth anything. What's really important is we fell over on our little wind sails.
Mother! Hey, oh!
Because our villain...
Yeah, the heroes find one and the villain finds one. Turk.
Yeah, Turk has had one in his pocket the whole film, but Turk is he's like the mayor's son.
No, he's like the mayor's toady.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he's not the mayor's son because he has a makeout scene with the mayor's daughter. He's the lifeguard who runs everybody off of the beach.
Yeah, because as we discover in the movie, if there's a lifeguard stand, that means that humans cannot go onto the beach somehow.
Right. There's no lifeguards on duty? I don't understand.
No, there's too many lifeguards because the lifeguards own the beach now.
Let's go.
I don't understand.
That means they can't use the beach. Say somebody...
Help!
Somebody who wrote this, never been to a beach before. They saw those tall chairs the the lifeguards sit in, and they didn't realize that was just so they could see better. They thought those were thrones, and that the lifeguards were some kind of dictator. It's very much a Scooby-Doo plot, though, where there's the ancient buried treasure.
Yeah.
And then the mean old local person tries to scare them kids away.
Mm-hmm. Although he tries to scare them away with just lifeguards.
With health and safety measures.
But there's no lifeguards on the lifeguard
No one's
stands.
there. Yeah. Just the existence of them keeps them out.
What is that doing? How is that freeing the beach? What kind of logic is this?
When they're gone, they can start digging holes and looking for that gold, Rich. Or when they're not gone.
The good guys are the ones knocking them down.
Yeah.
The bad guys are the ones that keep putting them back up.
When they're down, that's when beachgoers could come back to the beach and prevent them from digging holes.
How does that make any logical sense? Why is their dog eating pizza?
It's a matter of budget, I think, because we discussed the logical approach to this would be the mayor owns the beach. Here comes a bunch of construction equipment, vehicles, and he erects a fence around the whole beach.
That would make sense.
That's the weird thing is that this isn't, it looks like a boner comedy, and there's a couple sequences that are goofy comedy things, but it's so dry. Most of it has hardly any humor. Like none of the scenes where they're actually like doing stuff with the computer is funny. Phone number, please.
Credit card, please.
Credit card, please. What is happening?
That's it. We're VIP members.
What?
He hacked the thing.
Is he gonna hack the planet?
I think he's hacking a party.
No, he made them VIPs for the private beach so they could have a computer beach party.
To make it just 10 guys, 40 girls.
What? They're just entering information into a computer and it's gonna make a party happen?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
computer beach party, Jay.
The,
How did you think it was gonna happen?
they're hiring a band. The Panthers are coming as the band. 40 girls, 10 guys. Location of party.
They're using it, I guess, what they think real people, real people would use computers. I don't know.
You download a beach party. That's how it works, right? You hack the server, you hack the beach, and tell it to have a party.
I think this movie was made by like a 80-year-old grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
And computers were clearly brand new, and they didn't know what they did.
Pair of glasses just like you.
Processing your data, please wait. Okay, enter Number of beverages. The VIP party is activated.
They entered the information in the computer and it made the party happen.
This isn't the most pathetic thing we've ever seen, but this is like the textbook example of pathetic.
Well, the nerd needed to be antisocial, be scared to go to the beach, not know anything about it, and then somehow his computer helps him become popular, and you know that's like a typical 80s premise.
Instead, he gets a buxom blonde woman in the first 5 seconds of the film.
Right.
She falls for him immediately.
Yeah, and that's usually the goal of a nerd, is to win the girl in the end with your nerdishness.
Or if it's Revenge of the Nerds, with rape.
You get married, it makes you a good person because you have a license. I mean, when you get a marriage license and you get married...
Who wrote this? An alien?
Nobody. This is improv.
I mean, just because you get married, but that doesn't mean that you're
I'm glad you understand. There just isn't a course on how to be a mayor's daughter.
Some days I think the stars are really out.
Is there a course on screenwriting?
I'm the mayor's daughter.
Well, what does our computer nerd do with computers? Let's break it down. Number one, the first thing he does, well, he plans the computer beach party.
Yes.
Which means
he hacks the beach, Mike. He makes himself a VIP.
Whatever that means.
That means you don't have to worry about lifeguards when you're a VIP.
Let me explain what he did, because I
would love for you to explain what he does.
I know a little bit about computers. Okay?
Oh, okay.
He hacked into public records and made himself a VIP with 10 male guests and 40 female guests. They wanted a 4-to-1 ratio. And he reserved the beach. He ordered a band, and they ordered liquor. It says it on the screen. And then he hit enter, and it showed all the I don't know how, they just said 40 women and 10 guys, and then it showed all the names of all the people, and they're all in their age brackets, like 21, 22, 22, 23.
Does him doing that, does it like send an Evite to all these people?
I don't know how they were contacted.
Evites didn't exist.
I'm not sure about that part, but he
I think it just sends out a wave that compels people to show up.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're there. We're only 35 minutes into the movie.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is the rest of the movie going to be the computer beach party?
Jay, the credits could be 60 minutes long.
That's true. Oh, he forgot the lip sync part of it. Just leave it in. Oh no!
They broke the fourth wall. This is no one's in control of this movie. No one's in control. Now, what is the second use of the computer?
Oh, he makes a woman fall in love with him.
I've never met any of these people before, and they don't know me. I'm just
Let me show you what I use my computer for.
I love it. You know, you helped me make a big decision today.
Use a computer for pornography?
I decided which colors I'm going to take.
Have you ever heard of
That's like loading a picture.
That's why the movie's still got over an hour left. He hacked her heart.
Oh, this is the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever seen. Oh, now we're in the open mouth kissing. All because of that computer program he made.
Well, where's it gonna go now? Everything's been resolved.
And they already had the computer beach party. So,
we're only halfway through the movie.
Let's talk about how he hacks his own car.
Well, he bought an expensive computer. They loaded it in his car, and then he installs it in the car.
I need to move this regulator and put it next to the pull excavator.
The pull excavator? What, is he making his car a computer?
I don't know.
He is.
He's hacking his car?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the pull excavator and the regulator?
Suddenly, Twister's revenge.
Yeah. But for what reason?
Because it's a computer beach party.
It's not a computer car party.
So then he challenges Turk to a race, and then the race starts.
Where does this happen in the movie?
On the beach. This happens.
But I mean, in the framework of the.
It's just scenes.
It's just a thing that happens.
It's just a thing that happens. There is no like structure.
Yeah.
Things just kind of happen in chunks, and this is the race chunk of the movie.
Yeah.
There's no consequence or payoff or stakes.
Yes.
To the
Well,
race.
they race again later in the movie. Because they didn't know how to end the movie, so they just race again in a different context.
Okay.
This is the first big race, though, that they've been leading up to for the scene it happened in.
1, 2, 3, go!
Oh my god! Beep boop 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 beep boop boop. Yeah. That's a picture of a car, all right.
Yeah, you should have done this before the race started.
Oh, Turk won the race.
Oh my god.
This is taking way too long.
It shows like a graphic, and you have to wait for the graphic to refresh.
Yeah,
for
it
to get
loads
sharper.
completely, and then it cuts to, and then it loads a different angle of that same graphic.
It's the image. It's
Yeah.
the engine.
Yeah.
The engine from like
we see
four
it from
different
angles. And you feel like you're being trolled. Like this isn't a real movie during that scene.
And then after 5 minutes, the computer successfully installs speed under the car. Which makes the car go really fast because the computer installed speed.
You know, like computers do.
He had to download more Dodge Ram.
That's good.
Oh.
That's one of those jokes you have to think about.
So now he won the car?
Was there a wager? How did the computer change the mechanisms of the combustion engine to go faster?
He hacked it. He hacked the computer.
It obviously made everything much more
It
efficient.
just made it better.
And what are the consequences of this race? How does this change the dynamic between our hero and Turk?
It doesn't. Nothing changes.
Oh.
Nothing is advanced. Nothing is settled. Nothing is developed.
I mean, we talked about the ending, right? I think where, I don't know if it was this movie or that movie, where an extremely basic change.
Computer Beach Party is the movie that ends with tons of explosions.
Okay, the same explosion.
Yeah. That's Computer Beach Party.
Just a little tweaking here and there, like basic stuff.
It's basic 80s comedy stuff, but it's like it's all in the wrong order and it's very episodic. It feels like 4 episodes of a TV show because it's like they set up a conflict, it's resolved, and then just something else starts.
But it's like somebody watched Porky's and Revenge of the Nerds and just grabbed random elements for those movies and wasn't too concerned about why they happened or when they happened or anything like that, anything bothersome. Just do a trendy thing.
This does feel very freeform, where it's like there's no way some of this dialogue was scripted.
No.
There's like a whole scene where they're like, let's go back in the house and we'll look through our fridge. And they just talk about food for like 5 minutes.
Place that like your parents have only gone a week, guys. Too bad, huh? Let's go, what we got in here? We got turkey. For the meal. Coke. High protein Coca-Cola. You don't need the wine. Hey man, there's no bread in here.
Wow, are they making lunch?
We're talking about things that are in the fridge.
Are they preparing for the party? Is that what's happening?
Maybe they're just hungry.
I think they just walked in this room and they started making noise.
Well, the biggest, I think the biggest standout is the computer beach party scene.
Which one?
Wait, we have leftover footage from the earlier beach party. And it just happened again, the whole party.
Yep. Same people,
Oh,
same
there's
guy with the snake.
Yeah.
Same band.
Because they end up using footage from the first one later.
Yeah.
To imply that they had a second computer beach party where everybody showed up wearing the same clothes.
Somebody said our movie is called Computer Beach Party. There isn't enough computer beach parties. We need to have another computer beach party.
Oh,
What
they
happened to
just faded out.
What happened to the sound?
Well, we joked that the director was the first director in a coma to direct a movie. It's clearly like no one's in control of the movie set. They got all these extras and a band to play, and no one's directing this.
The director got too drunk.
They're just filming. The band thinks they're in a music video. Nobody knows what's going on. There's some guy also singing in the band who does not have an instrument.
Is the director a vegetable?
like
a medical vegetable?
Medical vegetable? Just
like he always wanted to make a movie, and he never got around to it. Then he was in like a horrible car accident.
Yeah. There's just a hospital
and then
bed
everyone
there.
around him wanted to make his last wish come true.
That's true. Is this in the? It's like a fun fact on IMDb. The only film directed by someone in a coma. The director was unconscious on life support while filming the movie. And there's no story element happening at all, other than they had a computer beach party with a computer. The computer.
They used the computer to hack the beach.
And then after that, they talked to somebody from NASA.
Hi, Colonel Thompson. Good to see you.
What?
He's right there.
He's in a NASA costume.
How's your folks?
He's wearing his NASA uniform.
Kind of urgent.
The one thing that's even closest to a plot thread we have connecting everything together, though, is the gold doubloons in the sunken ship. And then we get to the NASA scene, and the NASA guy
they're not
says,
there.
"Oh yeah, no, we have satellites. There's no gold."
Yeah.
Oh,
Take care.
Say hello to you folks for me.
Okay.
was that bizarre ending where they have on the boardwalk?
Yeah.
Oh yes, with the Temptations-esque, like R&B group, and they're singing "On the Boardwalk."
Doing a really good job.
Did they get permission to use that song?
It's a good song. I don't know if they got permission for the song or not. But then the movie ends. And then it cuts to different music for like the credits. It's like, no, end on that song. They're dancing. Have them dance to the song that's playing because it's a good song. It's a nice ending song. Compared to that shitty beach party song, On the Boardwalk was $1 million.
That was the most enjoyable element of the film.
I don't want to hear you guys bad-mouthing Panther, okay?
The 80s were a disservice to metal.
Hair metal was a blight on humanity.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh no, they're back!
I'm just mad when there are more scenes.
When it fades to black, but then it comes back up. Yeah.
And we're back. Rich, Mission Killfest.
Good luck.
Maintained all of your criteria that you selected, which was...
Not really.
No, we had
It
to
wasn't
change it up.
post-apocalyptic.
It wasn't, well, the criteria was might be post-apocalyptic.
Might be. I guess, yeah.
And this might have been post-apocalyptic.
Turns out it wasn't,
It
but it
wasn't.
could have been.
Oh, God, well, the plot is...
Good luck.
All right. Tell me everything.
There is some kind of South American militia group. They want nuclear detonators, and they also have some kind of newfangled homemade Uzi that is the best weapon ever made out of parts from Home Depot. So they need nuclear detonators that they're going to get from some hooker who stole them from some guy, and then the mob ripped her off for her $1 million nuclear detonators. And then the mob also have this other guy that's partnered with them, that's a third party, who is doing something, who has a front company that is some kind of nudie magazine owned by a snooty rich kid who is also a government informant who is working with the government, who is after the nuclear detonators and the mob and the militia. But the government is powerless to do anything because they need the help of some random woman and a karate school.
Yes.
That was the most amazing explanation.
Pretty close.
The movie makes so much more sense now than it did while we were watching it.
Let's take it from the beginning.
Oh my God.
Whoa, my eyebrows.
And so one other very important factor that I'm completely clueless how he fits in. There's fake Burt Reynolds.
Oh God! Indian Burt Reynolds?
Indian Burt Reynolds is a huge factor. I don't know how he factors in, but he's a huge factor.
He rapes our main female at one point.
Rapes and then kills. Okay. Oh my God, it's a disguise.
Who just disguises who?
Well, she dies later.
Yeah, but it's by him. He's not wearing the Burt Reynolds costume.
That's true.
He turns into Michael Myers, and he's wearing a jumpsuit with a like a hunting knife.
Our main female, and she dies off camera, and then we don't even see her face when she dies. She quit the film, yeah.
You see, like, her dress. Like,
although I think that might be her at the end of the movie. Remember?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know, Jay.
I don't know what was happening there.
Well, that might have been something they filmed before she walked off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Rich is right.
And then when they were editing the movie, they're just like, well, she died 2 scenes
someone
earlier.
Else maybe, no.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Just cut to some stock footage explosions.
Here's how you describe it, though, if you haven't seen the movie. There's like 167 30-second-long exposition scenes
of ugly people talking.
Ugly people giving expository dialogue about shit we don't care about. and that's what it is.
And no action.
A guy named Pike, yes.
Maybe Pike's the guy you should be making the deal with.
Give me your words. You'll cut me some slack.
My August has been keeping close contact with one of my father's
Malone was a good man, sir.
If
we let her work, she's liable to turn up something for us.
And what are you doing about it?
We close our shop. Not exact. God knows how many other people know about it.
I think with his help, with someone has help,
a conversation between Galilee and two arms.
Well, then my South American guys are having trouble with their drug cartel flow, and then we might have to put surveillance on Jimmy because Jimmy's in charge of the nudie magazine section of our operation, and then he's having trouble with his hose.
How about this? Terrorists have taken over the Nakatomi Plaza building. There is a cop there that they don't expect to be there, who is running around without shoes or socks on and hiding and upsetting their plan.
So you're talking about the plot of Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yes.
Or you could have a scene where government agent number 4 is meeting up with government agent number 7 in the bar, and he mentions that we think that the mob might be running the drugs to Puerto Rico. And then after that, you cut to a scene of mob boss number 3 talking to mob boss number 7 and 8 about the financial situation in the lower district.
Well, then you got to have a scene at a mini golf course, too.
And then you have a scene in the mini golf course
yeah.
where government agent number 7 is talking to random woman about how they need her to infiltrate mob organization 7.
And then in the middle of that scene, you have a flashback to another scene
of government agent number 12.
Yes, yes.
Who told government agent number 7 that he needs to find a random woman to infiltrate a mob agency number 7.
Right, right. It's all perfectly clear.
It's a well-oiled machine.
Do you remember when Tiger King was very first introduced to the film, and he shows up at the airport, and a government guy was like, "Hey, Tiger King, you want to help us with this thing?" He's like, "No, I got stuff to do. I got to go be in a parade."
Yeah, this is some shooting the rodeo.
Yeah, and then a mob guy was like, "I think I saw him talking to a government guy. Let's snipe him at the children's parade." Oh my God! Zoom in binoculars.
There, let's go.
Go check on the man.
What is going?
They're gonna assassinate Yang because he was hired by a federal agent to investigate their porn mag, which is a cover for getting illegal nuclear detonators from a third-world country. How are you not following?
The real question is, why is he in a parade now?
Because he's on tour for his martial arts academy.
Oh.
God damn it!
Freeze!
This was a useful scene.
Tiger King and the martial arts school attack the metalworks factory.
Right.
Remember you said that you're like, why aren't they using their guns? There's guys guarding.
Yeah.
They're loading up a truck with potentially with nuclear detonators. Oh, okay, I guess they're on the move.
It's just he's just using his school?
I guess it's just his
Yeah,
class.
his black belts.
They're all okay with this mission.
Are they getting a discount on their next lesson?
Rich, they're black belts, which means they're on call for the U.S. government at any time. Don't you know how that works?
Oh my God, there's people crawling off the roof.
Oh, very carefully climbing down. All the elderly black belts like slowly
just students to the school.
That's the thing is, yeah, he's just a karate instructor, and these are just students of his school, and they all just agree to go along with this.
Oh, do you remember the elderly porno actresses?
Oh, here's the photo shoot for the Skin Mag.
Is it for people with an elderly fetish?
That's all they could get. Oh my God. Elderly fetish. That girl's only 18 years old. The son has really ruined her.
They were ahead of their time. It was the first like MILF magazine.
Yeah. Well, there's a scene like a Playboy Mansion pool scene kind of thing where it's like all the models from the magazine are there. And
there's a market for that, Jay.
Give me that gilf.
I don't trust Fike. He'd turn on his own mother if he knew there was a profit to be made.
I know, she's in our porno magazine.
But she turns out to be a character too, though, for a little while, until she gets shot in the head. I don't know who she was involved with.
She was working for the cops.
That's subplot number 37A. That goes nowhere.
Okay,
No,
okay.
She was an undercover cop posing as a porno mag photography actress.
Model.
Thanks. Did I just say photography actress?
You did.
In place of the word model.
That's, you know what, that's one way to describe a model.
A photography actress?
My question is, after she got the police what they wanted, why was she still continuing to be a photography actress?
That's a good question.
Somehow it gave the police information to move forward with some other aspect of their investigation. What that is, I have no idea. It's just a jumbled fucking mess.
Oh, look, there are bad guys. Our good guys have to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
That's an action movie. It's easy.
Well, that's what happens in the last 5 minutes of this film.
Yep.
It's pretty remote. We have a C-141 standing by.
He's going to the South American militia.
Oh.
From there, you'll be lifted into the mountains.
See?
The last 4 miles.
This should be the movie.
The whole movie.
It doesn't give you much time, Tiger. Enough.
Why doesn't he bring his whole karate school? Come on now. Oh, the karate school is going.
Yeah.
Wait, Rich, you're missing the best part.
They take Tiger King and his karate school and they drop him into Argentina or wherever they go, and they're like, blow all these people up, Tiger King.
What is it with karate schools? I think it's officially a thing now, right?
Yeah.
Movies either made by people who run karate schools or movies that are about karate schools.
Yeah, we got this, we got The Instructor, Miami Connection.
Getavin.
Good girl, little martial artist. Good baby. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Did he run a karate school on that?
Not in the movie, but he himself.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
many scenes
that
where
fits then. That fits.
where he's doing karate. I think it's like a inferiority complex or something.
It's the reason you start a karate school though is because you see yourself as the biggest fucking badass who ever walked the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And then you cut to reality and you're George Dillman.
And Rich, who is George Dillman?
He is a karate master.
Pressure point knockouts are the easiest way to put a person down.
You can't take it there. He's probably weak right here.
who has perfected the art of no-touch knockdowns, where he is able to focus his awesome chi power, and he can kill you from across the room, unless your tongue is in the wrong position in your mouth.
The skeptic was a totally non-believer. Plus, but if the guy had his tongue in the wrong position of the mouth, that can also nullify it.
Or you have one toe pointed up and one toe pointed down.
But you have to reverse them, though.
It's the only weakness. This all sounds completely legitimate. Has that guy tried to make a movie?
Oh God, I hope he has. That would be the best movie ever.
Yeah.
If I say I'm going to knock you out, and you raise one toe and push one toe down, can't knock you out.
Did we talk enough about the explosion?
The one explosion?
The one explosion?
No, we have not.
Oh my God!
Where did that come from?
Fuck?
I was worried there were going to be more scenes.
Oh!
You know what? It's fine.
It's such a powerful explosion that it turns night into day. Multiple times.
And that explosion is just used over and over. Look out, it's a grenade!
It hit him!
That's the plane explosion. Oh, God.
Same explosion!
Jesus Christ.
Again!
You can't get multiple stock footage explosions?
That sandbag bunker was filled with plane parts.
And daylight.
And daylight.
Who's that?
The guy that was in the car.
Hey, there's an explosion.
Oh.
You don't use that again. They superimpose it over real explosions.
And you see the parts from the airplane flying around! They blow up a building and suddenly airplane parts are flying all over the place.
I still don't like it. Damn it, I don't like it at all.
Well, it's time to conclude our very first episode of Garbage Pick.
Mike versus Rich.
Mike versus Rich.
I lost.
I'll start with Jay.
Okay. I guess I gotta go with Computer Beach Party. The title's funny. The cover is great.
Rich?
Oh God. I think I have to go. Okay. I'm gonna go with Computer Beach Party. I think it was 1% more creative. It was like 1%.
Yeah, I'm not picking it because it was my pick, but I have to go with Computer Beach Party too. They are both very similar in their badness, to where it's just like just this lazy plot that
a bunch of random scenes that don't seem like they serve any kind of greater goal.
Right. Yeah. That's a good.
Which you can get away with a little bit more in like a boner comedy, because it's just like, it's just a laid-back party movie.
It's supposed to be one joke scene after another, though none of the joke scenes are funny.
Yeah, as opposed to an action movie where it's like each scene should lead into the next, which should lead into an exciting action scene, and it just doesn't.
And really, even if you're being lazy about it, an action movie is just so fucking easy. Bad guys, they're the bad guys. We gotta kill the bad guys, and that is all you need. The 1 minute I saw of Chihuahua the movie was better than anything, was better than the entirety of Computer Beach Party and Mission Kill Fast combined.
It was a cute dog.
You ready for the examination? Oh, jeez.
Gosh. Now, do we kill fast? Do we fast kill Mission Kill Fast?
Yes.
Let's slow kill Mission Kill Fast.
I like the sound of that.
Hi, I'm screen legend Rich Evans, and today we're going to slow kill Mission Kill Fast in a fucking toaster oven! Normally, this bad boy goes up to 450 degrees, but today, we're gonna turn it all the way down to 150. Set it to warm, and crank the time up as far as we can! All right, here we go. Yeah. that sucker's gonna melt. It's, yeah. What time is it? It's been 45 seconds. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Gonna murder that DVD. Oh, fuck, I forgot to close it. It hasn't even been heating. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. All right, we're starting from scratch. God. 25 minutes of my life. I think it's going faster. No? Fuck this, we're going up to 450. Royal. According to Jewish folklore, a Dybbuk is a dark spirit that takes over the bodies of living people and uses them for evil. Legend has it that a Dybbuk can be... Oh, we have some action. We have some action. The center of the DVD case is rising. It's like all that steam from the melting disc is causing it to swell up. Oh yeah, I can smell it now. It's getting worse. Oh boy. Oh boy, that might kill me. Oh God. Oh, it's getting bad. Okay, we're done. We're done. Oh God. Oh God. It's done. All right, I'm gonna try and get it open. Like, look. It's just, it's sealed shut. I don't think I can get the DVD out. Yeah, look at this. It's all charred and gooified. Here's the disc itself. It's got blisters in it. Mission accomplished. Fuck yeah.